Hello everyone, Lady de Winter here, and today I'm bringing you another project, uh, calling it a blast from the past. It's a blanket I started a long time ago. I had almost all the squares made, and the same story, I gave it to that friend, she never finished it. I am finishing it now. So, first of all, I am using Mainstays yarn. I don't know the color of this. It's probably on the Walmart website, but it's grays and blacks and whites and very pretty yarn. When you crochet it up into a granny square, this is what it looks like. So this is Mainstays yarn from Walmart, okay? Now, I'm trimming it with Lion brand Pound of Love Red Cherry. The color's name is Cherry, but it's red, and I thought it would look really good up against this black, gray, and white background. So I think that looks really cool. Now, then what I'm doing is I'm whip stitching it into rows, at which point I will make it into a full blanket. Then I'll go around it with more Pound of Love because I have lots of Pound of Love. And if I have enough of this left over, I'm going to do a little tiny trim around the very edge. If not, I'll have to go buy another skein. I don't think the colors are going to be that much different, but this is some old yarn. So they might be a little bit different, but it'll still work. I looked at it on Walmart's website, and it'll still work. So that's what I've been doing lately. I finished my hexagon afghan. I'll show you that in another video. That's all done. I put an edge on it, and it's going as it is. And once I finish this, I'm going to start my moss stitch. Well, I'm probably going to start before I finish this, but I'm going to start my moss stitch blanket because moss stitch is the stitch for March. So I'm going to start that one, and that's where I'm at with all my projects right now, guys. I'm kind of taking it slow. I've been having a lot of trouble with my arms and my hands lately. The weather here in Georgia is one day it is raining like crazy and cold as sin. The next day it is sunny, bright, and boiling hot, and my hair is sticking up again. It just does that. I can't control it. But it is, sunny, bright, and warm as sin. Yesterday it got up to 80 degrees. Yeah. Right now it is 76 degrees outside. Tomorrow it's going to be down to 65, and then Sunday and Monday night, Sunday night's going to go down to 46, and then Monday night's going down to 32. Yeah, so I'm hoping that's the last frost of the season for us. I really am, because I'll tell you the truth, I'd like to be able to get my plants in the ground. I'm going to do a garden update here soon. But since there's nothing going on in the garden other than the onions and garlic we planted last year, and they're perking up now that the warm weather's come in. So that's a good thing. I'll give you an update on those very soon. I just need to be able to get around outside and walk. And with I forgot, you guys didn't even know about that. I injured my left hip this time. Yeah. So for about a week I was walking around with a cane. And I'm still not all that awfully steady on my feet. So until we get out there and my son can clean up all those little rolly balls, the little pointy balls on the ground, I am hesitant to go walking around out there because I tend to fall on those quite easily. So that's why I have not done anything in the garden, and there's no garden videos, is because I injured myself. I'm tucking in ends over here. I injured myself, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to get my maneuverability back up. Now, something I recently learned that has me very interested. Senior citizens lose muscle mass by, number one, not exercising, which I don't do. I try to walk, but sometimes it's just hard. I walk back and forth in my house here, and I've got a little Fitbit I wear, and I try to get in so many steps. But protein. If you do not, after a certain age, get enough protein in your diet, you start getting a muscle problem, which makes your muscles lax. There's a name for the condition. I forgot the name of the condition. I should have wrote it down, but I forgot it. But you can look it up. Senior citizens need to get enough protein to keep their muscles from becoming weaker and losing muscle. And that's something I didn't know. Because of various health factors, figured, oh, well, I'm going to cut down on protein because, I'm getting older. And no. As you get older, you need more protein. So that's something interesting I found out. Also, I started looking at the salt content of my food, and I was amazed at how much salt is in some of the stuff I'd been eating. Now, my doctor, last time I visited him, asked me to cut back to 2,000 milligrams of salt a day. That's still a lot of salt, but it's not that horrible. Now, I went Thursday to the heart doctor, and he said my heart's great. It looks like I've regained my heart health, and I'm doing really good. For someone my age. I mean, I don't have the heart of a 30-year-old woman, but, I'm doing really good considering been 10 years ago now, I had a heart attack. So, yeah. So, I'm doing pretty good, and health-wise, I'm real happy about that. And I'm looking into various things I'm doing that is not working well for me. And I'm trying to change my health status and my situation a little bit. Trying to get a little bit more exercise in there, a little bit better eating. I mean, I don't like certain foods. I'm one of those picky eaters. So, I'm not going to eat a lot of really super healthy foods because, like fish, I hate fish. Really hate it. It's not my thing. Beef, give me a fat steak and a baked potato. I'm a happy camper. So, that's just... And I grew up in a household where there was no fruit. We didn't have money for fruit. So I don't like fruit very much because we didn't eat it as a child. So I never developed a taste for it. Now I like raisins, and sometimes I like mandarin oranges, bananas. I love apples. So those are some fruits, but there's other fruits and vegetables I should be eating that I just don't care for at all. So, but anyway, just a little tidbit to share with you guys about the protein because, make sure you're keeping your protein up in your diet because if you don't, you're going to lose muscle. Didn't know that. So, that's kind of interesting to me, especially after you reach the age of 60. Once you reach the age of 60, everything starts going down. So you want to make sure that you get enough protein in your diet. Also, if you have arthritis, a hobby like crochet is very, very, very good for you. My doctors are thrilled that I crochet. It's keeping my hands limber after all the damage done to them and all. I still can't do certain things. Like I have trouble, as you see, moving these fingers this way and that way. And yeah, I have a lot of trouble with that because, there's a lot of nerve damage in my hands from an accident when I was working years ago. My hands took some damage, and they tried to fix them, but there wasn't a lot they could do with the kind of damage that was done. So anyway, I do have some issues with my hands. They shake and stuff, and sometimes my fingers won't move the way I want them to. Let's see. Live long and prosper from Mr. Spock. That really hurts. So anyway, just to let you know, those are some things that as you're getting older, you might want to consider. Now, I know this was supposed to be a crochet video, and it still is. I still got blocks to sew together. I've got to sew these together. They're only like that. So I got some work on this, and then I'm going to start the moss stitch blanket because I want to get the moss stitch. I want to learn the moss stitch. I'm trying to learn different stitches. Now, I may not be able to do that every month because sometimes I get a little far behind. But so far in January, I've learned a new stitch. February, I learned the shell stitch. And now in March, I'm going for the moss stitch. I forget which one I learned in January. I'll have to look back in my videos because I don't remember which one I learned in January. I think it was the extended double crochet, but I'm not sure. I don't remember clearly. But we'll look back on that and see. But I'm going to try to learn a new and different stitch or stitch pattern every month, because I'm making something new at least once a month. So, and I got baby blankets underway that I got to finish, and then I got to get a box out to the charity. So yeah, I'm busy. I'm crocheting. I'm just not doing it as fast as I tried to do when I first started this channel, because I really hurt myself bad. My shoulders, my hands, I hurt all of that pretty badly. So, and I had to take a couple weeks off crocheting because I had to let the muscles and all get back to what they were. Because these are muscles I haven't used in a very long time. That's something else. If you don't use certain muscles frequently, they tend to get stiff, and it's basically calling atrophying. They get stiff, they get sore, and eventually they become unusable if you don't use them frequently. That's why when people have not been walking for a long time on their leg muscles, like they've been injured and they have to not walk, they're in a wheelchair for a while, and then they start learning how to walk again, that's why that's my dryer. I apologize for that, but I've got to get the laundry done. It's a little behind. But anyway, that's why they have those bar things in the rehab places, so that you can hold on with both arms and attempt to walk, because your muscles are not going to hold you up. I know. I had a serious leg injury from a motorcycle accident when I was in my 20s, and it took me 6 months to learn how to walk again. So, yeah, my legs have always been weak since then. My legs are not the strongest part of my body. So, but yeah, muscles can do that to you. So, keep limber, walk daily, eat lots of protein, and you should get through old age just fine. Anyway, back to crocheting. I'm going to finish this blanket. I've got a Christmas one I'm going to do and a baby one I'm going to do, and that should take up all those blocks that I gave to that friend who didn't finish. I also want to get some spring and summer pot holders done, and I'm going to be doing some sewing napkins, because I have no summer and spring hardly napkins. I mean, I've got a few, but not many. So I really need to add to that collection, because we go through a lot of napkins. And because I ran out of napkins here recently due to not being able to do my laundry, I had to resort to paper towels, which is expensive. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry I got off topic on so many things, but there's so many things I really want to share with you guys besides crochet. Not that, crochet is bad. I still want to share my crocheting with you guys, but I also want to just talk and become friends. So, until next time, this is Lady DeWinter reminding you that you're never too old to game. You're never too old to do anything you set your mind to doing. Now, if you're interested in gaming, I have a YouTube channel that is about gaming, and I stream on Twitch Monday nights at 6 p.m. I stream a shooter game called Generation Zero, and I got a little devil horn right there. I am a gamer. I have been a gamer since 2014, which is how I got into YouTube in the first place. Is I started gaming, my gaming channel, in 2014. I got into streaming after that, and then I started this channel last year because crocheting was taking off like it was, and I love to crochet. So, until next time, guys, take care, be cool, enjoy life, smile often, laugh, live, love, live every moment. Life's short. Bye-bye for now.